This video has been made possible by the EA Creators Network.
I'm acting surprised, but I know I'm not over. You keep missing the fights, even though they're so overdue. We had a fire, now we're watching it burn low. Isn't it time we go our separate ways? Not enough time, not enough time. I'm falling behind, I hate to separate my body and mind, my body and mind.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today I am back with another build. I took some time off, but I am back again. And of course, we are starting with the new expansion pack here in Copperdale. So I'm building a family home on a 30 by 40 size lot. It's gonna have 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a real nice spacious backyard. And I just think this is a very lovely area to start out. This is also, I think, one of the biggest lots in the world, except from like the high school. And yes, I am still working on my high school. I really wanted my high school to be my first video, but I had some issues building this house and my high school all within the rounded rooms that you can create. So it was kind of annoying and it is taking longer than I wanted. So sorry, but a high school is coming your way very soon as I finish it. But today I'm gonna bring you all this family home that I started playing with my Sims family, and I had so much fun. I really like the new items that came with this pack. The build by is just absolutely stunning. I love like the Art Deco vibe furnishing. It's really gorgeous. I don't really like Art Deco exteriors though. I think Art Deco is like my least favorite build style exterior wise in real life. I really just think, you know, the houses are ugly. I'm so sorry. It's just my opinion. I don't like Art Deco. But for this build that I created, I actually do like it. I think it has a very modern twist to it. And it's not so Art Deco in your face. I added some colors. So this build I do really like. It is Art Deco inspired, but it's not a true Art Deco. And I think that is what I also really like about this build. It looks really nice. I love the rounded platforms that I use at the front, like, steps going up to the front door. I think that is really gorgeous. I also love the large rounded area that I added at the front. It's a little bit annoying that a lot of all our windows don't curve except for the high school windows, which is a shame. I mean, you can place your windows in a curved wall, but you do kind of see that they are not really meant for that wall. You can see that there is some glitching here and there. So it's not that bad. You can definitely see over it, but for me it kind of really bothers me when I'm playing. So yeah, that's a little bit of an issue that I have. I hope that in the future the Sims team is gonna update the windows to go with the walls, and that's, that we're gonna have like rounded versions and normal versions. I hope that they're gonna do that. They probably will, and I think with the upcoming packs that are, planned for the future of the Sims, I think they would definitely add more rounded windows for us. So that's a big plus. So yeah, here I'm doing a little bit of the terrain painting, and as you can see, I'm really trying to stay in that rounded feel because, we're celebrating rounded rooms. So, I wanted everything to feel very rounded, even in the terrain paint. And I actually had a lot of fun terrain painting this. I think that this was my favorite part of the entire build. Just, adding these shapes, adding little pathways, and just doing, my typical landscaping. I thought it looked really, really nice. I'm also gonna add in a little swing set on the front, and that looks amazing. I love the swing set that we've gotten with the little campers kit. It's just a gorgeous kit. That was one of my favorite kits. I think the little campers kit, the plant loving kit, I don't know the name anymore, and the industrial kit. Those are my 3 favorite kits, and kits that I use like everywhere when I'm building. It's so addictive and I really can't stop using them. So if you don't have any kits and you're planning on getting some kits, I do recommend those 3. They are really good. Anyways, you're doing the landscaping. It's all coming together really nicely. I am at this point really trying to manage the usage of packs, because I was like, no, Mona, don't use too many plants of other packs. You want to minimalize it. But I think in the end, there are quite a few packs used in this build. So I'm sorry for the people who don't have that many packs. I will try and list them in the description, but you will definitely see the amount of packs that I used if you go to the gallery to download this. The packs are listed, and also if you click on the packs that are listed, you can actually see the items that I'm using. So some packs I'm probably using like 1 or 2 items, so that's okay. But you should definitely check that out if you don't own a lot of packs, because it's a little pack heavy, but not too heavy. It's not like every single pack out there. So yeah, what am I doing? Oh, I'm painting my walls. Very important. So I did have some glitching, like I said, with my rounded rooms. I did find what glitched my game though. I was playtesting the entire day yesterday and this morning, and I actually did figure it out, and it's the platforms placed on rounded rooms. If you have a rounded room, everything will function normal, but as soon as you place like a platform on top, at least in my game, I couldn't grab and pick up my furnishing anymore. The hit points of my furnishing, like my couches and such, became really small, and I needed to angle my camera and really try to, move around to pick up my items that I placed in the room, which was really annoying because when you went into your live mode, actually playing with the game, you couldn't select the object. So I had like a computer in a rounded room. I couldn't select that object to use. So that was really, really annoying. And when I deleted the platforms on top of my rounded rooms, that bug actually disappeared. Which is great. So I did remove some of the platforms, not all of them. Some of them did function normal, but not all of them did. Like the room in the back was really, really buggy. I removed the platform on top of that and I just painted, just the ceiling, and that was fine. But yeah, there are a few bugs playing around with rounded rooms. Keep that in mind. But of course, there will be a house tour at the end of the video, and I will pinpoint some of the issues that I'm having, because you don't really see them right now, but you will see them when you go through the build in live mode. And there are some icky things that I'm not really happy with. And I think, I don't know, is it not a lack of playtesting, or is it just a lack of, the game engine won't function with rounded rooms? I don't know, but yeah, there are definitely some issues that I was really upset about. I also had a game breaking issue, which everyone knows about already, but my Sims kept dying when I installed my high school pack. So I had this elderly elderly retreat home, how do you call it, like a home for the elderly. And I had like 5 Sims that were like really old living there. And, you know, when we got in the rounded room update, I thought, oh my gosh, I could do like a second story rounded room, like a rec room. So I loaded up that save and, you know, with all intention to jump into a building. But they all died one by one. They just died. So yeah, that was a fun thing to have. I think they are working on a patch, or maybe it's even out. I don't know. I've not been keeping up with the Sims at all. But yeah, they're gonna definitely figure that out because, you know, Sims dying is not that great. It's only on long gameplay though. If you're playing medium, you're fine. Short and long are bugged, or just, you know, switch it off. Whatever you want. Anyways, we are now inside of the house. I still need to furnish the backyard. At this point, I didn't know what I wanted to do there. So I jumped into the inside because I did know how I wanted my kitchen. And I love this wallpaper. This wallpaper is awesome. It's like a hexagon tiled wallpaper, although I don't think it needs to resemble tiles because it doesn't have like this sheen or shine on it. I think it's just a normal flat wallpaper, but I imagine it as tiles and I love this. If I could have a hexagon tile in this color gradient in my real life kitchen, I would have been so happy. Love it. I think it's my favorite wallpaper now in the game. So I needed to use it like everywhere. So I'm also going to use it upstairs in the kids' bedrooms because it's so good. So here, starting with the living room. At first, I had my living room here where we have our little curve, but I didn't like the feel and flow of this living room that I'm trying to create here. As you can see, I'm really struggling. Here you can see the bug where I couldn't grab my items, like lots of errors. I couldn't change colors. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's happening? So I'm going back and forth and yeah, it was a mess. So yeah, here you can definitely see the glitching a little bit. I also wanted a television here, which also, you know, made me feel like this room was not great for a living room. So I'm gonna switch this out. I'm gonna add a dining table here later and move the living room way at the front, more like, you know, at the kitchen side, because this is not working. As you can see, the feng shui or whatever you call it, it's not great right here. I am playing around with the new items. Love this chair. I actually went to a shop. My Belgian and Holland people will probably know them, Van Kranenbroek. And I went there shopping for outdoor furnishing, and I actually found a chair like really similar to that one. And I actually really looked at my husband like, can we please buy it? But he was like, nope, that's too expensive. So sadly, I didn't get that chair, but it's a really nice one. I love that one, and I think I'm gonna use that like everywhere for the upcoming builds because it's just so good. So yeah, what am I doing here? Oh, here I'm changing the living room. So I'm moving the living room more to the front. I'm also gonna add in a really nice large door so that we have like a open closed living situation, so that you can walk in your patio area, sit there, drink a cup of coffee, then go back in, you know, watch some television, even when you're entertaining. I think this is a great space for entertaining, by the way. We're gonna have like a large dining table, so dinner parties is gonna be very fun, and birthday parties. It's just gonna flow really well. So love this room right now. I think at the end it feels very nice. It flows really good. So happy with the layout in the end. Here I am playing around with the Dream Home Decorator items. I feel that the Dream Home Decorator game pack really pairs well with not High School Musical, Mona. I've been watching High School Musical, the series, so sorry, but yeah, it really pairs very well with the high school years expansion pack. I don't know, the tones of the wood are kind of similar. The color options really go very well, and I think the Dream Home Decorator style fits in perfectly with a lot of other styles. So yeah, if you have Dream Home Decorator, you're gonna love it pairing it with your high school years pack. So here doing the dining room, and these chairs are like faux fur Yeti chairs or something like that. They're like made of Yeti fur, which I feel is just awesome. If you look at the new items and, read the descriptions that the Sim Guru gave them, they're just so much fun. And if you're like kind of bored in your game, I definitely recommend all the descriptions of the items. Just read them, go with the stories, and you can actually find some lore in there. It's so much fun. So yeah, that's definitely something that you should probably maybe do sometime if you're a little bit bored in the game. So here placing like a little cabinet. Love that cabinet, by the way. That color, that pink color, is gorgeous. And then with do you see that on top there's like this painting or decal on there? It's really nice. I love that. And you can also have that in your desk. There's a matching desk with that set. Gorgeous for a kid's bedroom, even like a normal bedroom, like a parent's bedroom. It's gonna look really nice. So here I am actually closing off that room. At first it was an open room, but I felt that there were too many open flowing spaces for this house, and we actually needed a closed section. So I closed this room. I did add in this. What is this? I don't know what that is. I know my parents had that way back in the 90s. We had that in front of our door to keep out mosquitoes and flies. But I thought it looked really cute, so I placed it there in front of that archway. And that archway in that room is actually gonna lead into the kids' activity room, which I love. I think it's one of my favorite rooms. Although, no, I think all the rooms are my favorite. I had so much fun furnishing this house. Yes, I had so many issues with, building and placing my items. But in the end, furnishing was fun. I actually really hate furnishing bedrooms. Bedrooms are my least favorite thing to furnish, although I like furnishing like a luxury master bedroom and bathroom. That really does, make me happy. But like kids' bedrooms, teen bedrooms, I kind of get burned out and bored. But with the new pack, we've gotten so many new items. It was actually fun. So I surprised myself. Will the next kids' bedroom will that be fun for me? I don't know. But this one I did really enjoy, and you will see it when we go up. I did have my kids again in mind, so I kind of played with their personalities and tried to incorporate that in their bedrooms upstairs. And I also incorporated my favorite color palettes. At this point, I kind of change color palette frequently, but this is the color palette that I'm obsessing about lately, and I also did that in the master bedroom, which I will show you a little bit later. Anyways, here we're finishing off the kitchen. We definitely needed some clutter, some items, so I added in a side table with a nice large artwork that came with Dream Home Decorator, of course. And then here I'm just going to the catalog and trying to decide what I wanted to place here on this side table. And luckily with the high school years pack, we've gotten a lot of new clutter items, which is awesome. Here I'm also pimping out the kitchen a bit, and I thought, you know what, the Dream Home Decorator like modular items really fit in very well. Here I'm adding in some cups, some plates to make it look a little bit more fuller. A little disclaimer though, I did forget to add in a oven. So I was playtesting the house after I uploaded it to the gallery, which is stupid. You need to always playtest first. Although I did playtest it a few times and I thought I was done. But then I started, playing around with it again, and I wanted my sim to cook. And then I found out that there was no oven. So I did add a stove top, as you can see in the island. But if you want to bake cakes and casseroles, you do need an oven. So, when we're gonna go and jump into the house tour, I am gonna show you where I place my oven and where I feel it's like the perfect area to place it. So, you're gonna see it at the end of the video. And the house tour is gonna start around 30 minutes into this video, just, a heads up. And that's also the reason why this video is so long, because there is a house tour at the very, very end. Are we already done? Yeah, we're done. Okay, so we're done with the kitchen. Now we're moving up into the backyard. So the backyard I found hard because we're working with rounded walls, rounded front yard, like terrain paint. We're doing like a rounded area here surrounding the rounded room. So we're really working with round shapes. And I also wanted a swimming pool, but sadly we still cannot do a round swimming pool. So I found it really hard to implement one, and I think the best way to do it, like I did now, is to move the swimming pool a bit further to the furthest end of, I could possibly go with the lot, not attach it to the house. And now it does look really nice. But at first I wanted to do like a platform, attach a swimming pool in there, but it just looked weird because it was rectangular or, square. It didn't fit in, and yeah, that made me really, really annoyed. I wish we had rounded pools, but I feel that they're gonna get there soon, hopefully. Let's just do a hopeful thing, and maybe someday we're gonna get a rounded pool, because a rounded pool would have looked awesome in this backyard. Yes, and I do know I could create a rounded pool with tulle, but I don't like to go heavy on tulle. I like using tulle for like little elements to elevate my builds, but I don't want a fully tulle obsessed build, because that's just too tedious and I don't want it. So yeah, I had a rectangular pool, but I think it looks really nice. So this is gonna be the kids' play area. As you can see, I added in the Don't Wake the Llama game. There is a streaming computer. There's also a board for, I think, the Girl Scouts. And then later on, off camera, I also added in a drawing table for the children to play with. So here we are upstairs in the kids' bedrooms, and we're starting on the teen bedroom. And for the teen, I really wanted to go for a romantic, anime obsessed teenager. And I actually was channeling Selena. Selena used to be like really goth and dark, but lately she's gone not gonna, she's gone a little bit more pink, a little bit more girly. So this actually fitted in with her aesthetic at the point. I love the bedding on this bed. It's so gorgeous. I just really like the variant of colors on it, and then paired with the wall, the hexagon wall, it just looks really, really nice. Here, going through the house, adding some rugs, and I love this rug. I went with the normal rug, but there's also a rug shaped in like a little dog or something. It was so adorable. But yeah, anyways, I placed like the normal like plate looking rug under the window, and I did place the sneak out window there. And I have to be honest, I did not play test that window. I kind of forgot it. But I know that they can go out of that window. That part is functional because I did add a platform, but I don't think that there's a way to go off the platform, and I think you need to place like a ladder. There is a climb down lattice that I placed from the pack with the vines on there, but I don't think that's functional at how I placed it. So yeah, so sorry if that is not functional. I forgot. It's a new function in the game, and I didn't play with it at this point yet. So I kind of forgot to test that aspect. So sorry if it's not functional, but it is there. So, you can fix it yourself if you download this from the gallery. I also later add in a desk, which I will show you in the house. So there are a few tweaks at the very end that I don't show you all, and you will see in the house tour. So if you're interested in that, please keep watching to the end. Because I just tweaked a few rooms because I wasn't happy with them at the very end. But I love this combination. This is so good. That color combination is just gorgeous. So this is the smaller room, and I actually channeled Sadie, my youngest daughter, for this room because she's actually going a little bit darker lately, a little bit more goth, a little bit more, I don't know, grungy. I don't know, but also pink and purpley. So she's like a little bit of everything. And I thought that it would have been perfect to do a purple and blue bedroom in here. So this is more like a gamer bedroom because she loves gaming. She's always playing Roblox with her nieces. It's like an everyday thing for her. Either she plays Roblox or she plays Genshin Impact. That is also something that she loves. And she's 10 years old, by the way. And she's sometimes better in games than me. But yeah, I gave her a gaming room. I love these posters, by the way. These are awesome. There's also like a Minecraft looking poster, which I forgot about and would have been perfect to place here. But yeah, I went with, more of the gaming posters instead. In the other room, I went with like the anime kind of styled posters. And then here I'm just going back and forth. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm getting sick looking at this. I think I was doing the lighting. I'm so sorry for all the twisting and turning. I kind of forgot to cut that out. Anyways, here starting with the hallway and the master bedroom. So for the master bedroom, we definitely have a little bit more space. There's a balcony attached to the master bedroom, which is really nice. So I added in a chess table. As you all know, playing chess with my husband is something that we really loved to do back in the day. Recently, we don't play a lot of chess, and I think it's because my husband kind of got bored of my game style. I'm not that great at chess, but also not that bad, but he's definitely better. So I don't think I'm much of a challenge for him. So he kind of grew bored and we don't play as much chess as we used to, but it's definitely something that we bonded over. So I love adding chess tables to the game. So yeah, that's what I did. Also a little lounge seat for maybe we want to drink, a glass of wine together on the balcony of our master bedroom before maybe going into a woohoo session. Always nice to do that. So yeah, there's a little seat there. And then this is the master bedroom layout. So I went with a very dark green color combination with grays and black. Also a little bit of a flowery kind of motive. And I love this. I love this vibe. I've been really into the dark greens and overall green colors lately. I don't know why. It's definitely calling me. So I loved how this bedroom turned out. The rugs in the new pack are gorgeous. I love that we have a rounded fur rug. That is something that I wanted for a very, very long time, and I'm very happy that it's in there. So yeah, this is the master bedroom, and I think it looks gorgeous. I love it. It's a little bit, empty. I didn't clutter it up too much, but that is how I like my master bedroom. I don't like clutter when I'm sleeping, so I didn't add in clutter for the bedroom as well. So yeah, that's basically it. I think we only need to furnish like some bathrooms and then we're done. So yeah, a little note about the gameplay though. Gameplay wise, I actually play tested this pack for a couple of sim days, and I do have to say I did like the aspect of going into high school with my sim children, but in the end I did get bored. I don't know. It's not something that I would do every day. I mean, once in a while, going with my teen to school is fun, but I wouldn't do it every day. And then having prom every weekend also, doesn't work for me. I wished we could schedule our proms ourselves. So, we have the calendar in game. Why not give us an option to choose when prom is? If we are on like longer lifespans, maybe prom once a month would have been great, like once every 2 or 3 weeks or would also be better, but having prom every weekend just kind of feels too much to me. And I do know we can just ignore it and not go, but if I get a prompt in my game, I want to click it. It's just me. It just feels like my sim is missing out on some, interactions, and I go anyways. But yeah, that is something that kind of annoyed me immensely in gameplay. And I also really don't like that everything is very far away in the main school, which I will fix, because gameplay wise, it's kind of sucks that my sim is always tired, always hungry, and doesn't have enough time to actually do the things that I want to do on school. There isn't that much time for interacting with your fellow classmates. But I think that's more the layout of the school that is in the game than the game mechanic itself. I think if everything was a little bit closer together, it definitely gives your sim more time for interacting with their classmates, because they don't need to walk like 10,000 miles to get to the gameplay objects. So yeah, that is something that I found playing with the pack. But of course, I will be playing with the pack more and telling you about it in upcoming builds, because I'm not a Let's Player, but I will talk about it in builds. But at this point, it's okay. The pack is okay for now. I like the items, gameplay-wise, it's okay. World-wise, love it. The world is gorgeous, but we will talk a little bit more about the world in my high school video. Anyways, we're almost done here with the speed build portion of this video, and we're gonna hop into our house tour very soon. Okay guys, we are now in the house tour portion of the video. I do have to give you all a little disclaimer though. My game does look a little bit different than like a normal game. I have shaders on that makes my build or my world a little bit more brighter and colorful. So if I turn off my shaders like this is actually how the lighting looks in a heat wave, because we are in a heat wave, and heat waves also make your world a little bit more lighter. So if you don't have a heat wave, Copperdale actually looks a little bit darker and like has a greenish hue. So I don't like that, and that's why I play with shaders, because this is how I like my world, very light, bright, and beautiful. So just a little heads up, if you're like Mona, this is not how Copperdale looks. You're right, it's not. Anyways, let's jump right into the tour. So this is the entire front yard. As you can see, there's this lovely little pathway leading up to the side of the building. I love this little seating area that you can see peeping through here. I think that is just lovely, having somewhere to sit and just, have a nice view of the world. I also added in a swing set over here, which I think is really nice. And then there's also this really nice large driveway. I love a good driveway. I think having a driveway is really nice in real life and in The Sims, although they are non-functional. I thought they looked very cute. Here we have our mailbox. If you were wondering, Mona, where's the mailbox? It's right there. And then here, hopping into the hallway. So let me zoom out like 2 times. This is our little hallway. It's kind of empty because it was so narrow. I didn't want to clutter this up, but you can definitely add in items if you feel comfortable with that. For me, this was good enough. We have our double ceiling or double height ceiling over here, and then there is the living room. But first, before we hop in the living room, let's just turn around and go into the bathroom. So this is our downstairs bathroom. This is more like a guest bathroom, but it is the only bathroom with a bathtub. I couldn't fit one in upstairs, so I added in one here. So when I turn around over here, we have our toilet and our double sink and a lovely large illuminating mirror from Get Famous. So going back here into our living room, this is our little living room setup. As you can see, this is so much better than when I had our living room here. And what I also love is that we have a rounded room with a rounded table. It just looks really nice. And then with all the fur accents and the colors, this definitely makes me very happy. So when you pan up in this room, there is a little bit of glitching that I cannot get rid of. This is created if you have like a rounded room with a platform on top like I have. You get this, which I think sucks big time. And hopefully the Sims team can fix it in the future, because screenshot wise, I hate it. Although I also hated the white ceiling, so you know, there's no winning. But yeah, this is our little seating area. I mean, look at this. This is gorgeous. I mean, you go like this. I mean, that's a nice screenshot. There's lots of things going on. I also like the angle from here when you see the staircase. And I love this side table, like I said in the speed build. So gorgeous. I also made the build pet friendly. So there is a pet bed over there. And yeah, this is our little living room. I mean, look at this little chair. This is so nice. So this is our seating area that we saw from outside. So if you were a Sim and you would be sitting there, you can see the street. You know, you can look what the neighbors are doing, walking up and down the street, which is really nice. And then here we have a little stair leading in our backyard. So you can enter the backyard through here, and look at Stitch. Stitch is walking here. He's so adorable. Stitch now has 3 paws in real life. We needed to amputate one, but sadly I cannot represent that in The Sims. So he has 4 right here. Anyways, here going to the kitchen. It's a little bit busy in the kitchen. Looks like they're like really hot from the heat wave. I should have probably installed, like an air conditioning, but I didn't, let my Sims suffer. But yeah, this is the kitchen. So I love the color, like radiant on the backsplash. And because we have like this radiant on our backsplash on the hexagon tiles, I could play with loads more colors in the living room, which I love. So this kitchen ties all the color palettes together, and I love that. So yeah, that's the kitchen. Look at my babies. Coco and Mew are just chilling in the kitchen. So here I added a little bit of a reading nook, and I imagine, if this was real life, I would probably sit here with a cookbook, before I start cooking, maybe get some inspiration on what we're gonna eat today. I would sit here, I don't know, look at the stove. Or something like that. But yeah, I really liked this little nook over here. And then when you go through here, you have the garage. So this garage is a functioning garage, not in functioning like we have a functioning car, because that's still not a thing, but I do add in functioning items. We have our pet bowls over here. It's a double pet bowl because I have 4 pets in this household. There's also a easel for painting, and I also added a litter box right there because that's very important if you have cats in your household, and then a woodworking table. So this is not a waste of space. There's definitely some skill building items here. There's also a roofing situation going on here, which I couldn't get rid of. But yeah, that is the garage. Then going through here, I love this room. This is also one of the faves, although I think I love all the rooms. So this is the kids' playroom. I added in a Don't Wake the Llama game over there. There's a streaming desk for playing games. And as you can see, Selena is playing My Sims. There is the Girl and Boy Scouts board, and then also a activity table. No, it's called a drawing table, I think. I don't know. It's for kids and they can draw on there and, you know, build their skills. So yeah, this is the room. And I mean, I love this rug. This rug is amazing. This color gradient is so well done. I love that it's in pastels. So yeah, definitely happy with the rug. So going back here, we now enter the backyard. So the backyard is gorgeous. I love that we have this really nice view of the hills. I decided to just add in like a little seating area here. And this is the area where I imagine my sim sitting and drinking wine in the evening with her husband. So we're just gonna sit here. And we're gonna enjoy the view, drink a glass of wine, and just relax and talk about our day. That is what this area is for. Then when you go through here, I actually added in a barbecue for the Sims that like outdoor cooking. There's no real dining table outdoor, but you can definitely add one in. And then here we have the steps going down into our pool area, which looks gorgeous. I love the fencing. I went with this kind of Art Deco-y fence paired with a modern fence. Here, gorgeous views throughout. Again, if you are in the swimming pool, let me just show you like real quick how this looks in game. So this is our backyard. I think it looks really nice. I love the rounded features over here and then the rounding area here. And then it still fits in very nice with our very square pool. I also went with a square little section over here just to, you know, balance it out a little bit. And then when you go through here, we actually have another play area for your Sims. So I added in a jungle gym or a gym or a, is it called a gym? I don't know. I think it's called a jungle gym, and it's an area for your Sims to play as well. So we have 2 play areas for your Sim children at the front and here at the back. And I think it looks really nice. So this is the backyard. This is the front. And now we're gonna jump into the hallway again, and I'm gonna show you the second floor. Okay guys, we are now back in the house. We are on the first level where we have the living room, and we're gonna go up the stairs into our second story. And I also furnished the hallway just a tiny bit. I love this rug. Added in some items here just to fill it in. I added a basket here on the side. And yeah, that's it. It's a very small kind of hallway, but it does work its purpose. So we have 3 doors over here. The first door is a bathroom. So this bathroom, I love the tiling. The tiling is funky and so nice. We have a shower over here, and then through here we have an enclosed little toilet just for some privacy. If a Sim would walk in, you know, your Sim wouldn't mind that much. So that is really nice. So here, let's go into the first bedroom. So this is Sadie's gaming bedroom. It's pink, blue, and aqua colored, and I love it. So I added in a gaming setup over here because my Sim and Sadie loves gaming. This is the bed. I went with these bright colors. It does have like basketball on it, but that's fine. The color palette works for me. And then her wardrobe is right here. And this is a gorgeous wardrobe with like the mirror on the side and the wood on the other side. Really, really nice. And then we also have like this canopy hanging over. So yeah, this is the first bedroom. So let's go back out here and I'm gonna show you the second bedroom. Right here. So this is Selena's bedroom. This is the anime styled bedroom. I did change it up a little bit from the speed build. I added in a desk, as you can see. But this is the bed area. I went with lots of posters, like anime themed posters over here. And then when you turn around, we have a nice full length mirror. Always nice to have in a teen girls or boys bedroom. So this is our desk with our laptop. And then our little dresser over here. And this is the, the escape window. So you can go here And then we have some lettuces over here, which I'm hoping my Sims can climb down on. And then there's also, no, that's it. That's the only one. So I hope that they can use that. And other than that, I'm sorry. But yeah, let's go through here. And then here, let me zoom in a bit into the master bedroom. So yeah. This is the master. I love this color palette. It's so nice. I definitely kept this one a little bit more neutral, just neutral wallpaper, grays, because I really wanted the furnishing, the gold and the green really speak in this bedroom. So I kind of toned that down, but to elevate the room a little bit more and not have that blend of walls, I did decide to add in this like art piece. I love this. This came with a kit. I don't know the kit's name. It's a really like eccentric kit, but I love this situation over here, and it pairs so nicely with the other stuff in the bedroom. So we have a full-length mirror over here as well, and then a dresser over there. I also added in a little seating area there, which I think looks lovely with these curtains. These curtains are to die for. I love them. And then our balcony seating area right here. So I mean, look at this. This view is so nice. Yes, we are on a road, but it doesn't feel like there's like lots of people living here, which is really nice. And then our view over here, it's breathtaking. Love that. And then of course we can place some chests over here. But yeah, this is a really nice area. I wish I had a balcony like this. So yeah, this is the entire build. I think, did I do every room? Yes, I did. I did every room. So let's go back downstairs. I'm just gonna flow up through the front door, and then I'm gonna show you the floor plan. So this is how the house looks with roofs up. Then second story, where we have all of the bedrooms. Can I zoom in? So that looks like that. Oh my gosh, Mona, stop it. And then one lower, we have the first floor. Again, let's zoom in a little bit so that you can see that as well. So yeah, that is the entire build. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Yes, it's a little bit long. I am sorry. My editing skills are still not that great after 7 years. But yeah, I hope that you still enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did and subscribe if you haven't already. And hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.